We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
For Boston, left fielder, number 16.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. A quick out number one. Here's Mookie Betts. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Calling for it, Sandoval. 2 down. Digging in now, Cliff Floyd. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley, and that ends the inning. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Hanley Ramirez.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Now another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Bogarts.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 1-1. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Floyd is there. 2 down. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent out to straightaway center field. Chasing after it is Pillar. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Standing in, Josh Donaldson. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Fastball in there for a called strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Again, he sends it out of play. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tapped down the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And now he'll reconsider. As he looks for a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
That misses, 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Dribbled up the line. Sandoval comes up with it. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away.
Batting sixth.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
In there, a base hit. Here's Kendrys Morales, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Porcello sets, coming at him with the 0-1. Pitch outside, the throw. From the belt, the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that retires the side. Now to the plate, Anthony Lorang. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Anthony Lorang.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Floyd is there. 1 down. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Breaking ball there as that's fouled away for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. This is in the air out to left field. Hoagland there to grab it as that becomes out number 2. Ready now,
Batting ninth,
Blake Swihart,
catcher.
hitting a little over
Blake
250 coming
Swihart.
into action in this one. This pitch is popped up, calling for it. Donaldson makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Russell Martin now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
The 0-2 once more. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So striding in, Jose Bautista. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here, 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andrew Benintendi.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. Into the box, Mookie Betts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Floyd is there. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Floyd is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
Now batting.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Ramirez.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Floyd racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Chris Coughlin. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Cliff Floyd flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swinging on the first pitch here as that came back and caught the catcher flush on the mask that time. Ouch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the Panda now. Pablo Sandoval comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in for the second at-bat, Anthony Lorang. Mitch Moreland will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Coughlin is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and he goes and chops this one out towards second. Travis gets down and dirty and give it up on a phenomenal. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Digging in to try it again. Hendrys Morales. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
Here's the 0-2. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. Throw over to first. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Russell Martin now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on. The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Russell Martin becomes out number 2 this inning.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
1 run on 3 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hard hit to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Mookie Betts.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Junior.
From the stretch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. Bradley waits on the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Chris Coughlin. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch. If you can hit the corner with it.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Coughlin awaiting the 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Pedroia, and a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Cliff Floyd comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back. Snuck that high hard one.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Tulowitzki swinging and sends one out to shortstop. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready once again.
Leading off for the Red Sox, first baseman
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Coughlin. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw won't get him. So stepping in, Mitch Moreland, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, so we'll get a look.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Coughlin comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. This is hit softly to third. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty in the inning. Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Second baseman.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Bradley is there. 1 away. Here's Kendrys Morales. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Kendrys Morales.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he is out on the tag. Striding in once again, Russell Martin. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. In there at the knees, strike 1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Slow roller left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. J.P. Howell has been summoned from the
pitching for the Blue Jays. Number 56.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. And And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Alonso Baez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And that misses inside 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone. R.A. Dickey enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 19.
Mookie Betts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And that is through into right field for a single. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
The batter.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Coughlin is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
First baseman, Jose
Fouled back.
Bautista.
Stephen
Your
Wright.
attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 35, Stephen Wright. A defensive change for the Red Sox.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Baez.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 11, Kevin.
Drilled to the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Coughlin. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And a knuckleball that misses at the shoe tops. And he will not come up with that one as that shoots right on by him, a base hit. So stepping in, Cliff Floyd. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 1-0 pitch on the way. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Baez is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And this is up and in, ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Pillar rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score, the runner from second. And a relay home. And Coughlin beats the throw home, safe at the plate. So the runner at second, 2 down now. Joaquin Benoit will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
Joaquin Benoit.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the strike. Now in the box, Hanley Ramirez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Roberto Osuna answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Roberto.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage. Aggressive swings out of him to start this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coughlin on the move. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Designated hitter,
Mitch Moreland is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series.
Pilar is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi
From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Mets. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show.
Leading off tonight for Toronto, center fielder Kevin Pillar.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will make it there with a double to start the ball game. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. Right there is Reyes. And the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely.
Batting third.
So coming to the plate, Cliff Floyd. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1, here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride it.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though. He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches. Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Another payoff pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki.
Shortstop. Troy Tulowitzki.
This one's down to third. Flores is there. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
Number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bautista has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Neil Walker, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And Liriano's ready. Here he comes, 0-1. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Cespedes will turn for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Juan Lagares. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Swinging a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping up to the plate as Dribble Cabrera, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Kendrys Morales.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Kendrick has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now batting, Jose Bautista, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Darno has it. And he makes the throw to first. Bautista is retired. 2 down now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Russell Martin. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The tag, and he is out. Stepping up now, Howie Kendrick. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And that's off his leg on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. So stepping in, Wilmer Flores. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In there at the knees, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, David Wright, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Frozen on the fastball. Never had. Digging in, Ezekiel Carrera, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Ezekiel Carrera.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kendrick going back on it at the track, the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. Before the first pitch, a check at first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Snap throw to first. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to first. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Again to first. Nobody out, runner on first. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now, and that's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You've got to trust your stuff.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
Now a pickoff play at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
And a double steal try here. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Pickoff move to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Here's Walker for one. On to first. Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Travis.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. One out, nobody on. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1.
He's done a nice job of getting those two quick outs before the two hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Liriano gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit means that Yoenis Cespedes will bat this inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yoenis Cespedes. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And he'll snap one over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Martin has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Striding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Troy Tulowitzki.
That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Goes to third with it. So now 2 men in scoring position. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lagares is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI. Russell Martin now. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that.
Throw goes over to third, in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Another 2-2 offering. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Ezekiel Carrera. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Lagares ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Juan Lagares.
Leading off for the Mets here in the fourth, center fielder, Juan Lagares.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Tell you what. I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Morales is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball just a bit up. 1-0 count. Here it is. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. And that will bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Neil Ramirez is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Cliff Floyd is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a call. Strike, it's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt here. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So striding forward now, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Baseman, Wilmer.
And right back at it is Liriano as he gets ahead on the first pitch of the inning here, 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging. This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1. Settling in now, David Wright comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, catcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Travis d'Arnaud is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Troy Tulowitzki. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Flores. 1 out. Here's Kendrys Morales. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fastball too high, ball 4. Striding in once once again, Jose Bautista. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hansel Robles will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
47, Hansel Robles.
Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Line drive to left. Cespedes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready once again.
Leading up for the Mets,
R.A. Dickey enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Your attention, please.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And a knuckleball that misses at the shoe tops. Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. Here's Neil Walker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Neil Walker.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And a knuckleball too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Dickey looks in. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. A knuckler that just missed too low. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Russell Martin.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing from Martin as he sends a routine ground ball out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Ezekiel Carrera. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kendrick has a beat on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Kevin Pillar. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Digging in once again, Devin Travis. It was a walk in his last trip. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, Juan Lagares. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Michael Conforto is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike one. The 0-1. Knuckleball. No idea where that's going as he's got to hop out of the way. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Curtis Granderson will get the call to
pinch hitting for the Mets. Number 3, Curtis Granderson.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Cliff Floyd. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Josh Edgen has been summoned from the bullpen. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Conforto looks up into the Big Apple seats and gone. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Fernando Salas.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 59, Fernando Salas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the.
Stop number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
He's set, and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Number 7.
Settling in now, Chris Coghlan. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
A little low. It's 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was a fourth foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him.
Number 19, Shea Bruce.
J.P. Howell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
J.P. Howell.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season, and he misses with it. 1-1. And the pitch pulled toward right center field. Pillar's there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance.
David Wright.
Joe Smith answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Lucas Duda. Hit in the air out to left. Coughlin is after it. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. Now batting, Travis d'Arnaud. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. Throw into second. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Floyd racing back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. This is in the air out to right. Granderson is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Russell Martin now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Jared Saltalamacchia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. And it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Ezekiel Carrera. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Neil Walker. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. The win would belong to Francisco Liriano should the lead hold up. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Too high. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball with the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this.
Roberto Osuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
A runner at first with no outs here. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Once again a 3-2. Dribbled to the right side. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pilar's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2. In is Curtis Granderson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And he lays off there, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pilar going back on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Fans, our final line score tonight. First.
And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number one. In now, Chris Coghlan. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Cliff Floyd. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. Near the side. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, the fielder, Craig Gentry.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Martin has it, but the throw is not in time. Gentry reaches on the strikeout. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Nobody out, runner on first. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Oh, it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Coghlan ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Standing in, Justin Turner, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. No one out with a runner at second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pilar. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Here's Chris Davis now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. The 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Travis has it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Designated hitter,
Chris Johnson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fast. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. This is line to left. Gentry has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Troy Tulowitzki goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Devin Travis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rickard's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Hit weakly back to the mound. A quick out number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joey Rickard. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. There to field it is Tulowitzki. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away. Here's Leonis Martin. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And Tulowitzki will. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Martin is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Bautista. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. Striding in, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kevin Pillar.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. From the belt, the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw a strike.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Rickard is there, and he'll make the catch. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Hardy rounds first, on his way to second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again, Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Craig Gentry.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. For Hardy, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a waste pitch there. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Hardy rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Baseman, number 6.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan Scope. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
The batter,
Riding in once again, Justin Turner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line to the right side. Floyd is there, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Into the box now, Chris Coughlin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 7, Chris.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's your first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Cliff Floyd comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hit to first. Davis has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. First time up, he went down looking.
Troy Tulowitzki.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. And he is in there. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. At the plate, Kendrys Morales. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swings through the slider there.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll. Now at the plate, Chris Johnson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Skied into straightaway right. Under it now is Floyd, and he's got it for the first out. One away, and here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Hit hard on the ground is short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So
center fielder number 12. Leonis.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Sent on the ground out to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. Russell Martin now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 55.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 0-1 home to Martin. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout is out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Kevin
11.
Pillar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The shortstop, J.J.
Floyd's going to give this one a look, but it's into the stands, a foul ball. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Craig Gentry.
The fielder, Craig Gentry.
third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit in the air to shallow center.
Chasing after it is Pilar,
but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely. Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate, make it 5-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Ready once again, Justin Turner.
Third baseman, Justin
R.A. Dickey is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Smoke toward the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Throw won't get him. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Pedro Alvarez will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Wellington.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the run is in to score from third. Digging in, Joey Rickard. 1 for 2 with the throw. David Peralta will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to Tulowitzki at second for the force, and that. Digging in to try it again, Chris Coughlin. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Popped high in the air. Turner settles under it near second. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Cliff Floyd. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lays off 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gentry is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gentry giving chase, and that retires the side. Here's
leading off for the Orioles.
Dwayne Neal enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Now at the plate, J.J. Hardy. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this is going to be foul. Jason Grilly will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Lifted into center field. Pilar's there. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Craig Gentry. He's tripled twice already in this ball game. Swinging a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in. Throwing to second, and he's safe. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. Striding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Scope is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Devin Travis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it. Gentry makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Martin on the move. He gets there to make the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Here comes the first pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he is in there. Here's Chris Davis now. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Ran it in on the
0-1's the count.
J.P. Howell is forced onto the mound now following the injury. 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Coughlin. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to second. And Alvarez has got a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Wellington Castillo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Soft liner towards short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the Russell Martin now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
The catcher, number 55.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Baseman number 19.
At the plate, Jose Bautista. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 2 high, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. Now in the box, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Striding in, Chris Coughlin. He could really use a knock. J.P. Vedder takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up. Only 90 feet. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Zach Godley.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
Here comes the first pitch. Cliff Floyd comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The relay. Throw won't get him. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air out toward left. Gentry on the move, and that retires the... Digging in.
Leading off for the Orioles.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Coughlin is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Leonis Martin. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And this is fouled straight back. High pop-up. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, J.J. Hardy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat. See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Standing in, Devin Travis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in, the switch hitter.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Kendry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Russell Martin. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Brad Brock gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gentry is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there.